Meanwhile, Bill Doran will come up with this single to center with a couple of runners aboard. Marquise Grissom up with the ball. The throw is coming in. Morris coming home. And he collides with Gary Carter. He is out. They exchange a few words. And then Carter says, hey, I've been in this league too long to take that. He goes after Morris. Oliver's in there. The benches start to clear. Carter and Morris eventually ejected from the game. Watch Larry Walker trying for the takedown here with Chris Sabo. He's going to go down first. Looks like WWF. Carter was ejected along with Morris. Meanwhile, playing baseball, 6-3 game. Dave Martinez slices the double down the left field line. Bill Doran and Barry Larkin score. Reds win it 9-4. Bip Roberts, 4 runs in the game. Tom Browning gets the win. He's now 4-3. Bill Doran's home run is 5th of the year.
Dog, new mascot. The end result of Jose Rio's swinging bunt. It's a flat surface at Riverfront. 1-0 Reds in the top of the second. Gary Carter, who was involved in that brawl last night, got a piece of that Jose Rio offering and hit it into the fair pole screen. 1-1 ball game. 4-2 Montreal in the top of the 8th when Darren Reed, look out, fouled one back in the 11 room almost. And then later in the top of the 8th, Reed straightened it out. A 2-run shot off of Scott Bankhead as the Expos come up with the W. Top of the 7th, game tied at 1. Dan Pasqua driving one off the wall and right. Robin Ventura beats the throw. 2-1 White Sox. Go to the bottom of the 9th. Sox still up 2-1, but then Dave Winfield made Bobby Thigpen look bad. Parked that one over the wall and right field. 2-2 game to set the winning stage for the home team. Greg Myers in a pinch hitting role. Base hit to left. Kelly Gruber, who scored the game-winning run yesterday, scores that game-winning run on this Sunday. Save, and the Jays are too, as they add to the misery of the White.
Deep left field. However, it's hauled in. Melhoff, beautiful catch. Little face plant. Sights are all done. Brewers clinging to a 1-run lead in the 9th. First pitch, that's lost. Don Mattingly off Ricky Bonas. That's all even up at 1. One of the few mistakes Bonas made. Pitched well today. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, tie game. B.J. Surhoff, base hit up the pipe. Greg Vaughn comes around for the game winner. The throw will putter out, and there it is. The winner as Milwaukee takes it 2-1.
That is Kent Herbeck, and that is history. A monster shot. Upper deck. It's a 1-1 game in the 2nd. On to the 6th. Twins up 3-1. Not for long. Joe Carter deep to left center. A 2-run blast off John Smiley. It's tied at 3. We go to extra innings. Top of the 10th. Carl Willis on for the Twins. The pitch to Devon White. And he hits a gapper. Shane Mack dives. No, it gets past Kirby Puckett all the way to the wall. And with White's speed, it's an easy inside the park home run. And the Jays go on to win it in extra innings, 5-3. Devon White also had a last season, getting the hardware for a job well done in 91. Top of the 8th, a 4-4 time. Bob Kipper on the mound, and John Olerud. It is history. The Jays with their first lead of the day. It was a 5-4 ball game. We move to the bottom of the 8th. 2 on, 1 out, a double play ball. Kelly Gruber to Robbie Alomar. But he doesn't get a grip on it. Only 1 out on the play. Next batter, Scott Leyes makes him pay. Base hit up the middle. Kirby Puckett comes around to score. It's a tie ball game. Todd Stottlemyre still hasn't won since May 4th. Top of the 13th. Derek Bell's sacrifice fly gave the Jays the lead. Then Manuel Lee singled up the box. Pat Borders comes home. Kirby Puckett's throw is late, and the Jays win another one. Their 2nd straight extra inning affair at the Dome. Score, Jose De Leon. The pass ball, scoring Dave Martinez. Reds led it 1-0. Bottom of the 5th, still 1-zip. Man on 3rd, Bip Roberts. The lazy fly ball, but a quick one to right. Felix Jose the catch, the throw home. Joe Oliver, safe. Reds led it 2-zip. Top 6, still 2-0. Tim Belcher pitching, and Milt Thompson, sit down. He's not real happy with the call, but he was not ejected. He was dejected. Belcher with 4 strikeouts. Top of the 9th, 2-1. Man on 2nd, he's picked off. Rob Dibble picks off Geronimo Pena, and the Reds win 2-1. John Kruk facing Mark Wohlers. Braves up 3-2 in the 9th inning. to deep left center. Dave Hollins tries to score. Watch the relay. Watch the call. He is out. Now, did Hollins hit the plate? You decide. Too close to call there. Too much dirt, I'm afraid. Jim Fregosi says he was safe. Harry Wendelstedt says, Frappe LaRue, you're out of here too. Another angle. It's too close to tell. Kruk ended up on third. The Braves brought in Mike Stanton, and Stanton throws a wild one. And John Kruk lumbers in. The game was tied at 3. Ted and Jane, have a seat. Bottom of the ninth. Mitch Williams has not allowed a home run all year. Not! Terry Pendleton, deep to left, his 10th, and that is the ball game. And yeah, just the way we planned it. As the Braves win it. Well, you're going to love this. Spike Owen makes the play. Everybody wants to. They want to be like Spike. Like Spike. You get it. Steve Finley wants to be like Spike. He goes back and leaps and robs Archie Cianfrocco. Finley up one on Spike. There's Cianfrocco again. Oh, does he hate this guy, Finley, this Finley guy? Now watch this. Way! Mark Portugal wants to be like Finley. He makes the behind-the-back play as Portugal. The one terrific game. Frank Seminara, his first major league start, took a 2-0 shutout into the 7th. That is Andre Dawson, a 2-run homer, tying the game at 2 off of Randy Myers. They go into extra innings. Bottom of the 13th, game tied at 2. Mark Grace lines one. Ryan Sandberg scores the winning run, and the Cubs win it.
Galarraga aboard. Bernard Gilkey up the middle off Greg Swindell. Past a diving Bill Doran. Galarraga scores. Doran twists his wrist, making the dive. And then this shot by Felix Jose eats him up. He bobbles it. They can't get the DP. Osborne scores from third. He has the 2-0 lead. It was still a 2-run game in the 6th when Geronimo Pena took Swindell over the wall. A 2-run shot. Cards in control behind Osborne, up 6-2. But then Barry Larkin gets into one. His 3rd home run of the year, cuts it to 6-3. Next pitch, another guy who has spent a lot of the year on the disabled list, getting in a groove. Chris Sabo makes it back-to-back, Jack. They get 4 in the 6th to come all the way back to tie it. Then Chris Carpenter on in relief. Glenn Braggs knifes one up the middle. Sabo is coming, and when Langford bobbled it, he came all the way around to score on Bragg's shot. The Reds take the lead and hold on. In his return, Doug Rader happy to have him back in the lineup. That meant Mike Bordick was over at second base, and Jose Canseco facing Dobson, and he unloads. Canseco's had an ailing shoulder, but he seems to be getting healthy. That's his 12th home run of the year. 3-1 A's. 2 batters later, Mark McGwire answers. His 20th of the season. That's as many as the Red Sox team. 4-1 A's. As he gets the bash, Jamie Quirk is waiting and maybe expected this, but not behind him. Quirk goes out to charge the mound and is intercepted with a nifty tackle by John Flaherty. Eventually, Dobson and Quirk got ejected from the game after the bench is empty. Oakland, not a team you really want to mess with the likes of Canseco and McGwire around. McGwire using that expansive foul territory to make this grab and rob Jordy Reed, but so impressed with his catch that he allowed Cooper to score, and the A's lead was down to a run. The Red Sox eventually tied it, took it to the 7th, and then Quirk's replacement, Terry Steinbach, who was really torn apart the Red Sox in this series, did it again. His 3rd game-winning hit in the series because Dennis Eckersley nailed it down with outstanding defensive support by Carney Lansford. Eck gets his 20th.
Devereaux, 5th inning scoreless. Candy Maldonado hits one up there, out there, but Segui is back there and makes a nice catch. And let's see what the judges give him. 8s mostly. There's a 10 or 2 in there. Still scoreless in the 6th. Joe Carter crushes this one. It looks like it's a sure home run, but watch Mike Devereaux leap up, go back, and make the catch, and it's 10s all around. It's worth another look, and that is definitely worth a wow. What a catch. Maybe the catch of the year from Devereaux. Still scoreless, though, and the O's try to find a way to win it. Cal Ripken keeping that hitting streak going. Gets Brady Anderson home to make it 1-0, and Rick Sutcliffe tells Manuel Lee, you're not too good. Sutcliffe went 8, struck out 4, and the Orioles win it. Greg Olson came in, had that.
Bonds and Bonilla. Bonilla 0 for 4. Bonds the hero on Thursday. 3-3 tie in the 5th. Andy Van Slyke goes down, gets the low pitch by Cone, his 2nd of the year. 4-3 on the fan, dropping the souvenir. It's tied at 4, though, in the top of the ninth. Bonilla caught looking by Jerry Don Gleaton. He thought it missed the corner. The crowd going nuts. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 4. Lloyd McClendon on as a pinch hitter, delivers the base hit. John Franco gives up his first run of the season. Did not come at a good time, and the Bucks.
The catcher du jour, and Ron Gant running on him and steals third. There was no throw. Otis Nixon also stole a base and was thrown out. Padres with a 2-1 lead in the ninth, but not anymore. Jeff Blauser off Craig Lefferts ties it. Lefferts trying to get his first ever complete game. Still in the ninth. Padres with the bases loaded. Greg Olson up there, and that's ball 4. Good eye. Pendleton forced in with the winning run, and the Braves come from behind to win it 3-2. Fred McGriff tied for second.
Blue Jays facing Ben McDonald, sends this one deep to left. Brady Anderson has to go way back on the ball. He's playing in off the top of the wall. It drops in for a double. 4-0 Jays. Bottom of the third, still 4-zip. Brady Anderson at the plate. What a year he's having. This home run off Jack Morris, number 10 for Brady Anderson, as the fans out there by the barbecue start going after the ball. 4-1. Anderson with the glove as well. In the fifth, Roberto Alomar trying for the home run. And Brady is back on the ball, at the wall, leaps up and robs him of a homer. Tom Henke on in relief, 4-3 in the ninth. McLemore trying to steal. Pat Borders guns him out. McLemore disagrees. Cal Ripken Sr. comes in. He disagrees. Ripken gets tossed out of the game, and Toronto wins it 4-3.